So hello everybody and welcome to the channel, Bobsales, this time's next year. So I have got a little bit of graininess going on today. I've got a little bit of green screen going on. So I'm actually going to play the drop video, but whether or not it actually stays on and it actually stays looking right. So you have to keep an eye on it. Let me know if you do see the green tinginess because I'm having a bit of problem today with green tinginess. I don't know whether it's my camera, whether it's my computer, but it's definitely showing it my side. So if you could, let me know if you see it in the video. But I'm just going to play the drop video now. You have got 5 minutes to get into the wait list, but we'll play the drop video first. So hello everyone, and we'll get back to the comment section in literally 2 minutes. Hello everybody and welcome to the channel, Bobsales, this time's next year. The Incredibles is a 2004 American animated superhero film produced by none other than Pixar Animations, and of course this was released by Walt Disney Pictures. This film was written and directed by Brad Bird, and like all Disney animation films, this has a star-studded celebrity cast. Set in the futuristic version of the 1960s, this film follows Bob and Helen Parr, a couple of superheroes known as Mr. Incredible and Elastic Girl. On their wedding day, Bob actually stops a civilian's attempted suicide. He actually tackles him through a skyscraper window. Bob then discovers supervillain Bon Voyage robbing the building. But Bob is also interrupted by his devoted fanboy Buddy Pine. Young Buddy, bless him, just wants to be his sidekick, but Bob rejects Buddy, but he follows anyway. Bon Voyage actually clips a bomb onto Buddy's cape, and lo and behold, there's big trouble. Bob does manage to get the bomb off, but it does destroy part of the SkyTrain track. This, of course, forced Bob to abruptly stop the train. After Helen and Bob's wedding, he is actually sued for collateral damage by the suicidal civilian. He is also sued by several of the civilians injured on the train. Similar lawsuits create a negative public attitude towards superheroes. So the government initiates the superhero relocation program, banning all supers from using their powers in public and forcing them into hiding.
The tremendous public pressure and the crushing financial burden of an ever-mounting series of lawsuits, the government quietly initiated the superhero relocation program in exchange for the promise to never again resume hero work. Where are they now?
Anyway, 15 years later, and now overweight Bob lives with Helen and their children, Violet, Dash and baby Jack. This is in Metroville. Although he loves his family, Bob misses his superhero days and resents his mundane job as a claims adjuster. Now, Bob, being Mr. Incredible, has still been moonlighting as a vigilante with his best friend, Lucius Best, also known as Frozone.
Honey!
What?
Where's my super suit?
What?
Where is my super suit?
Put it away!
Where?
Why do you need to know?
I need it!
Don't you think about running off to doing no daring do? We've been planning this dinner for 2 months.
Tell me what my suit is, woman! We are talking about the greater good!
Greater good? I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you are ever gonna get.
One day, Bob's supervisor, a right little turd called Gilbert Hugh, stops him from preventing a mugging. Because of this, Bob actually sees the mugger get away through the window. He actually throws his boss through about 10 walls. Of course, for this, superhero Bob is fired again. The same day, a woman named Mirage secretly offers Bob a mission to subdue a giant robot. This is loose on an island. Bob succeeds by tricking the machine into ripping out its own power source. Rejuvenated by being back in action and with the higher pay, Bob improves his relationship with his family. He keeps training and essentially gets back into shape. So while Bob is on his secret mission, he's actually said that he's on a business trip. But what he didn't expect was his wife Helen would actually go to superhero costume designer Edna Mode.
Edna Mode. And guess.
Incorrectly assuming that Helen knows of Bob's new job, Edna makes new suits for the entire family and thus putting the whole team back in action. The second film was released in 2018 and this actually carries on from where the first ended. Although this one is a sequel, it's just as good if not better. Although marked as for kids, these films are a lot of fun for watching for the adults and kids alike. So even if you have no kids, I recommend watching these films. Bird, who is Pixar's first outside director, developed the film as an extension of 1960s comic books and spy films from his boyhood childhood. He actually pitched the film to Pixar after his first film failure, which was The Iron Giant in 1999. This actually bombed at the box office, and this was a Warner Bros. Pictures film. Well, Pixar, they were rightly a bit nervous and thought it would be way too expensive to ever make a profit. In response, Brad Bird asked Pixar if he could make it using the least popular animators, or at least the ones that were less likely to stick around with the company or follow the rules. He reckoned because of these factors, they would be more open to experimenting. And this was right. The original film was also meant to be 2D animation like the Disney classics. And you can even see these ideas in the credit illustrations. But as we know today, The Incredibles film did end up 3D. The Incredibles 1 was actually a smash hit, generating over $631 million in revenue. However, the second film, released a decade later, made $182.7 million in its opening weekend, setting the best record for debut animated film. But this film also grossed over $1.2 billion worldwide, making it the fourth highest grossing film of 2018, the second highest grossing animated film, and the 15th highest grossing film of all time. And yes, it deserves every penny. So here's a couple of fun facts. Did you know that Brad Bird, the director, is the voice behind actor Edna Node? He did it to actually fill in while there was no characters cast for the role. He was actually told it was so funny he should play the gig full time. So he did. Also, this is the first Pixar film based on humans. Normally they animate bugs or toys or stuff like that, not human form. Of course, being veve users, we all know the story behind the pizza truck. It made appearances in every Pixar film, but did you know this is the one it did not? Or maybe we just haven't found it yet. Also, did you know that character actor Dash was made to run every time before laying out his lines for the film? In the film, Edna gives a famous monologue about how capes, although iconic to superheroes, are actually a liability, which will get you killed in various different ways. It's one of the funniest and most memorable scenes in the film, but did you know it wasn't just there for a joke? No, the real reason there was no capes, they were very hard to animate, like hair, like human movement, and other tricky things in film. So to save time, the capes were left out of the superhero situation.
No capes.
Isn't that my decision?
Do you remember Thunderhead? Tall, storm powers. Nice man. Good with kids.
November 15th of 58.
All was well, another day saved when his cape snagged on a missile fin.
April 23rd, 57. Cape caught in a jet turbine.
You can't generalize about this.
Meta Man Express Elevator.
Dyna guy, snag on takeoff. Splashdown, sucked into a vortex. No capes.
So talking about capes, have we seen these heroes before? Yes, of course, one of the hidden Easter eggs in this film, all four of these superheroes was actually at Bob and Helen's wedding. So that's been the story, let's get to the drop. 3 digital collectibles from Disney Pixar's The Incredibles drop in blind box waitlist format Friday the 27th of October, 8 AM PT, which of course is 4 PM UK time. List price for these collectibles is going to be 30 gems and they're all FA. Now, the rare variation is actually going to be Jack Jack. He will be minting 2004 editions, and the only one that's listed with animation and sound. So I'll play that in full now. The next is Violet, the Invisible Girl. She's the ultra rare and she's going to be minting 1,198 editions. The next is a Dashing Dash and he will be minting 598 editions, so he's very low edition. A total of 90 editions from each rarity will be kept by veve and the licensed source. But before we get into the overall thoughts, let's check the market and see how the others we already have in the app are doing.
So the thing is with these collectibles, this is the second.
So I am wondering what these market prices are today, and I do apologize if you just joined us. I don't know if you can see that color, the green twinginess to my screen. I don't know whether that's showing your side, but it's definitely showing my side, and it's pretty annoying. I can't work out if it's my screen about to go, if something's about to blow up, or what's going on. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, Violet has got animation. It never showed that on the first. Well, it hasn't got animation, but it has. The bubble kind of is animated. But yeah, I'll carry on with the video 1 second. I'll get back to the chat in 2 seconds. Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you. I'm so sorry.
Series, right? So we do already have the first series. Now, I did notice the second series is actually 10 gems lower. So that is definitely a plus.
Okay, now that is
we
weird.
do already have these variations in the app. So it's easy to compare because there's exactly the same editions for these. So right now, the animated is the Baby Jack. And of course, I do think 2004 editions, it will end up being around 16 gems.
Thought I crashed them.
Mrs. Incredible is the ultra rare. Again, she is minting the exact same editions as the other one. As Violet, she is 23 gems. I actually think Violet will do a bit worse than that. I actually think Violet's going to do about 20 gems. The next one is the secret rare, which is Frozone. Again, no animation here. And this one is sitting at 74 in the market right now. 75, sorry. This is exactly the same editions as Dash itself. So I do expect around these prices, but maybe a bit lower. And I also do expect the drop to sell out because this one did sell out. Let's not forget that. So I do expect it to sell out. Do I think these are going to rocket in value? No, I think they're going to do exactly what's happened here.
So let me know your game plan, let me know your thoughts. I've been your host, Bobsales. This time next year, we will be millionaires. A peace.
I love these bits.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't know. Something amazing, I guess.
I do love them bits, I must admit. 1 second, let me just pull back up. So the waitlist is open. I'll just pull that up on the screen. If I can find the right one, sorry. It's here somewhere. Ah, there we are. Share this tab instead. Go back to the chat. 1 second, everyone. So hello everyone, sorry about that. I was just playing a video. I don't know whether any of you could see the green twinginess, but if you could see that, please let me know. I'd appreciate that because I don't know if something's about to blow up, and it would be today, right? So Michael is supposed to be joining us today. I'm not sure if he's going to be on now or next 10 minutes or next half an hour, but he is supposed to be joining us. Something may have cropped up, but I'm not sure. Let me just have a look, check my messages and stuff. No, I don't seem to have anything at the minute, so it may have not woken up because I know it's early, or it may just be late or coming soon. So let me get to the chat. I have the waitlist is open, so you can join that now. Good morning, Sean, my friend. It's good to see you. It's always good to see you. Good morning, Mr. Informant. It's good to see you. Everyone go and subscribe to him. I think you already do it anyway. He's one of my good pals. Driving to Fort Myers. I'll be listening. Good luck on your holiday. Well, kind of holiday. You're traveling, should we say. Morning, Grass. That's me. Good morning, B. Informant. Sean, I'm only 2 hours away from Fort Myers. I'm on the East Coast. 1 second, let's see where we are. Sugar Shane 420. Good morning, my friend. It's a pass for me. So actually, so my feelings was I was definitely going to go for this drop 100,000,000%. And then veve just dropped bombs on us the last day, right? How many bombs have veve dropped the last couple of days? Like last night was crazy. The amount of drops that got announced. Jurassic Park again. That is definitely the one I'm going for. Obviously, the Addams Family as well. There was a lot to go through, but we'll get into that. We'll just wait and see what happens into the stream first. And obviously, the drop is in 20 minutes. Sure, and I want the whole set of collectibles, but I'm going to be patient and wait for a month, so I'll grab them really cheap. Sorry. So I don't actually blame you there because this week of drops is going to be absolutely crazy. I'm not sure if it's a week. I think it leads all the way up till next Friday, next Saturday. So there's quite a way to go yet. And we don't know what the articles are. We don't know what the prices are. But it's going to be an expensive week if you want to participate in every drop. So I think you may have the right idea. Now, I said in that video, I reckoned it would sell out. I did think it would sell out at the time, but then they've just released another 10 drops. So I'm not 100% sure it sells out. I'm not as confident as I was before. The risk is you're taking it for Dash, and the other two are probably going to go under retail, in my opinion. Although the baby is actually the best one for me. I think the animation could have been a bit better. They could have done some of the laser beams or something, but the animation's still good.
So I actually like the baby, and I always prefer the animated ones over everything. So yeah, I'm still debating it. I was 100% going for this drop yesterday, and because of all the drops that have just come out, I need gems. So I'm debating, do I carry on? Do I go for this drop, or do I just wait and pick one up in the aftermarket? Because like you say, after this week's gone, the more drops that come, this will drop. Sugar Shane 420, smart. It's a good idea. I agree with you. Big A, good morning, my friend. It's always good to see you. Brune 88, it's good to see you, my friend. Yeah, can any of you see that green thing on my screen? I don't know whether it's still doing it now. Because I was using it earlier, and for some reason I had mad green screen going on, or mad, I don't know, a mad effect. All the way through that video I had a mad effect. And I'm using my old camera because I wanted to check if it was that. This one actually seems clearer than the other one. Brune 88, opened an ultra rare Funko Iron Man yesterday. I didn't mint yet. Good man. So you got the ultra rare. So me and Omi Daily Burn are still waiting for ours. I think they arrived Monday, and there hasn't been a lot opened up so far. So we're praying it's going to be us. Let me just share my, I think I'm sharing my screen. Let me just go to VV 1 second. I'll find the right tab in a minute. Forgive me. So while we are there, you got 20 minutes for the drop. I am in the wait list. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going to go for the drop. What was I looking for? The Funkos. Let's have a look. See if there's any more. So Omi Daily Burn, I don't know whether you're on the VV collectors community, what I'm in. He did put a post out last night. I did actually retweet that post. There's actually a community, like a VV community. There's not many people in there, so if you're not in there, go and join that. And obviously Omi Daily Burn's dropping alpha in there about keeping on top of how many of these Funkos are coming out. See, again, I'm seeing that green twinginess to my screen. I don't know whether you can see that, but yeah, that's not good. I don't know what that is. Maybe I need to change screens later. So where is, oh, we got no gold ones on there? Black and golds. 1 second. Let's see where we are. Oh, we'll do it this way, should we? Take it's going to be the 18-inch, right? My cap's stuck on. And my keyboard keeps getting stuck on capital letters for some reason. I don't even know what they're called. What are they even called? 1 second. Let me just find it. Sorry, chat. I'm just looking for the... Because I know they can't have all sold. I know they can't have. And it would just take me there, wouldn't it? Not the ones I want to see. Let's have a look. So the red one is doing kind of what I expected. When it first came out, I knew them prices were very high. I do expect this to go up, though, after all the hype's gone. Everything's been redeemed. I do expect all of these to probably start going up after that fact. But a lot of people are going to sell straight away. So I think the floor will reset after that point. So it's $64, which is not bad. The Funko was $164. So essentially, if you wanted the toy, you're only paying $90 odd for it now, which I think is a steal, which is why I always said I was going for it. Let me go back to the market. I don't know why I'm so dyslexic at using this. I'm really, really bad at using this site. So the gold rare is still 200. That actually dropped pretty quick. It's still not bad. Pays for your Funko, pays for the toy, but I wouldn't be selling it at that price, I don't think. The ultra rare is 370. So that's dropped from 700 since yesterday. As you can see, it's a pretty thin floor there. But yeah, that dropped from 700 all the way to 370 already. What I want to see is the big boy. That's what I want to see. I'll learn how to use this site eventually. Let's try that. That should take us there. I hate using this. So it looks like there's 8 for sale at the minute. So there's more than I knew about so far. The lowest mint I've seen, I think, was... Oh, there we go. There's a 3 in there. So the lowest mint now is a 3. And it's on 66,000. Wow, absolute crazy, right?
1 second. Let me just go back to the drop window. Will anyone buy at them prices? Well, that's the only thing. But yeah, that's exciting stuff. I was right about it the whole time. I always knew it was going to be right. 1 second. I think I just heard a beep. Let me go back to StreamYard. I'm just about to add Michael in. You all right, mate?
Hi there, man. How you doing?
Sorry. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
I didn't mean to catch you off guard there.
It's all right.
I was just yattering on to myself.
How's the stream going?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm just waiting for this drop to come up.
Yeah, okay.
Are you interested in the drop?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one too. My kids like them, so I might as well go for it.
Have you seen the films?
Yes, both of them. Yes.
Nice. What did you think? Good films?
Yes, I like both of them. I like both of them very much. Yeah, they're really good movies.
I agree. I like both of these films, I must admit. So welcome. It's good to see you, by the way.
Thank you. Great seeing you. Great being here.
How was your holiday?
You mean went to New York or what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
On holiday, right?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, yeah. It's not my idea of vacation though. My idea of vacation and time off is like sitting by the ocean and relaxing.
Yeah, sunshine.
Yeah, very busy though. It was fun.
No worries. Let me just catch up with the chat and I'll be right with you, mate.
Yeah.
Because I'm so far behind already. 1 second. Captain O, it's good to see you, my friend. It's always good to see you. Hurry up and make a channel for us all. Sean's nice. Sean, I still think the secret rare will be the only one over retail. I 100% agree with you. What do you think, Michael? Do you think they're going to be over retail or under retail? So he's got the secret rare as being the only one over retail, which I agree with. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, I was
No, that's all right. I wasn't sure if you could hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, secret will be most likely. Yes, most likely. Yeah, that's how the drops go anymore. Usually, it's under retail most of the time.
Yeah.
Fortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you see it.
Is there any you particularly like out of all of them?
So yeah, I mean, Jack is pretty fun. it's hard to, but the three kids are pretty good. Yeah, probably Jack. It looks pretty awesome. Yeah, with the animation and everything.
I think that's what it is. So with me, I've kind of got used to having the animated now. And I kind of like the animateds only most of the time. I'd prefer them all to be animated at this point. What do you reckon? Do you like the animations or would you prefer the way it is?
I do like they're getting really good with the animations. They're doing a really good job with the new stuff that they're dropping with the animations. I'm just curious how that's gonna work with the Veveverse and how everything should be animated in the future. It depends of how everything has been built. So it's cool to have it as of right now, but I'm hoping that in the future everything will be animated in a way or other.
I take it you're not in VV beta testing yet for the VV.
Yeah, I am.
Are you in there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I forgot you were even in there, to be honest.
Yeah.
So what's it like? Is it good? Is it better than you expected? Without saying too much?
It's much better than what I expected, and it's very easy to lose yourself in there for hours and hours and hours. So, which I don't have, but it's pretty fun to be in there building. It's the way that they put it together for us, the tools, and people are getting sick of me or people talking about the Veveverse because they just want to do it. So I'm really hoping that they can do a release here soon, so more people can come in and join and actually participate in it.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm ready. I'm ready. I think most of us are ready at this point to see what's actually going on. Because when you hear people talk about it, you always have to look at it from your perspective. It's not you looking at it. So even though they talk the best about it, you still got to see it with your own eyes, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. I want more people to see it and enjoy it, and it's gonna be better too because it's just a few of us in there now. On the communication setup that they have right now is pretty fun. So we could be doing this in there instead of here in YouTube. So it would be pretty cool.
Nice.
Yep.
One second. Let me just get back to the chat. 2 seconds. What is the time now? So there's 10 minutes till drop still. Let's just go back through here. I thought Violet is the daughter. So Violet is the daughter, but there's an actual theory that she may not be the daughter because there's actually a picture in the film and the wife is in the picture with another man and it looks kind of like Violet. It's a little Easter egg in the film. I was going to put that in the video, but I didn't really get time for that bit. But yeah, it is his daughter.
Okay.
1 second, sure. I'm definitely going to wait for about a month and complete both sets. I'm sure they'll be very cheap. I agree with you. I think I've got Mr. Incredible still. And I can't remember who else was in that. Frozone. I just watched the video. I made the video and I still can't remember.
Oh.
How terrible is that?
I haven't seen the movie since it came, the second one since it came out a few years ago. So I've watched so much TV sometimes that I forget some of the stuff because my kids go through so many movies. So it's hard to keep track of them. But I remember it was fun when it came out.
Yeah. I mean, I like the second one better because in the second one, you see more of the baby. Baby does a lot more. So it's actually it's a good switch. And it's good the way they carry it on as well. And I was surprised because I've got no kids. I've got no reason to watch it other than watching it. So I was pretty surprised at how adult-y, there's enough adult-y bits in there for you to watch. Even the bit where he gets sacked and all that sort of stuff. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
1 second. Let me just go back to here. 2 minutes. There's so many people in here. Let me just catch up with him. Sorry about this, mate.
Oh, yeah, totally. No problem.
Sean, we got a Ghost Rider comic on Tuesday, and I don't know if the collectible of Ghost Rider as well coming. Yes, the collectible is coming. I haven't seen the articles or anything yet, but we'll go through that midway after this drop because I'm going to pull a lot of that stuff up on veve because I've got no end of drops coming right now. But yeah, there is supposed to be a collectible and comic. We're going to call it Twidgital. I've coined that term yesterday. In the veve feed, I said we're going to call it Twidgital because they're twins but digital. So we'll make that word up. Second. Sorry, do I talk too quick for you?
No, you're good.
Max
I was going to show you something. I bought six of the Funkos.
Right.
Yeah. So I have opened 5 of them. I belong to the common gang. I have four commons and 1 uncommon, and the other one I haven't decided if I'm gonna open it or not yet. Most likely will.
No way. That's bad luck.
That is very bad luck, but that is my luck. That's usually how it goes for me.
Well, funny enough, every unopening I've seen or box opening, if they've brought more than 1, it seems to be along the same variation.
Correct. So the 2 sets, the first 2 sets that I got, I opened them and they were both. Each set was commons. I have 1 set left, and when I opened, was uncommon. So I'm guessing that it's going to be another uncommon in there. That would be my guess.
Oh man, and they're very cheap at the minute, the NFT wise. But then with the NFT, it still pays for half of the toy. Worst case.
Yeah.
So, I got Omi Daily Burn to pick me one up in the end.
Sorry, what?
I've got Omi Daily Burn to pick me a Funko up.
Okay, he did. He got you one.
Yeah. Right. So between us, we've got 2 going to his house, and we decided that whatever we get, we're just going to go halves and either.
Okay. That's sweet. That's nice. Yeah,
and we've got a late delivery, so we haven't even seen ours yet. And we keep. All week long, I've been watching everyone opening, like sweating.
I hope you get a secret rare. I hope you say a set of 2 secret rares. That would be sweet. Yeah,
that's what we need as well. And I haven't seen many, so I'm hoping. I mean, there's not many that exist, but
yeah.
But I think the numbers yesterday, the redeemed was about I can't remember what it was. I know Omi Daily Burn had it up yesterday.
Oh, I haven't checked at all.
Yeah, because he did actually put how many of them have actually been redeemed. But then there's a lot of people that are keeping them as they are and then selling them as they are.
Mm-hmm.
Even
yeah, that makes sense. You might make more money that way, or you're guaranteed to make money that way, at least if that's your purpose.
Yeah, so my idea was always just to get the toy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
And then David, you come out with a bounty and all that, and that just started in a right mess. And then obviously, if I get the one of 50, I'm going to have to sell it because it's the clever thing to do.
Well, yeah.
It's the sensible thing to do. And then I can always buy a common after.
Exactly. Yeah. Which still, you can still afford a low man if you want to go after it. Or just a regular one is fine. Yeah, I wanted to get one of those secret rares, get my hands on it. There's only 50. But it is what it is. I'm going to have to wait and see what the market does.
No, right. Well, if we get it, we'll flog it to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to wait. So, but right now I have 5 comments. 4 comments and 1 comment. Yes.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to keep
I'm probably going to give a few away or something like that.
Nice.
The toy, I already got the digital in, so the actual toy, because they're so big too. They're huge. They're like, big size toys. Yeah.
What do you think to the whole partnership with Funko?
Well, I'm really happy about it because I like Funko. So I really hope that it grows from here and it becomes, for once, more affordable so more people can get into it. I mean, if this would have been the reason it didn't sell out within the seconds that they were expecting, that it looked like it did, is because they were $150 per Funko. I mean, come on. If they did a release of 3,000 Funkos at $20, like that, I mean, that would have happened.
I think that may be their next move, hopefully.
Yes.
Maybe their next move will be $20 Funkos, but for everywhere around the world as well. Because obviously we have Funko Europe here.
Like, look, it's a beast.
That's pretty cool.
It's a huge guy.
Does it feel heavy?
It is very heavy. It feels heavy. It feels like a good, I don't know, 6-7 pounds at least. Nice. Yeah, maybe 10. I don't know. It feels heavy. It's a very solid toy. It's a shame too that it doesn't have the min number in the toy itself. I'm pretty sure it's something that is gonna be corrected for the future, and that's something that I'm hoping. But yeah, for our first release, we got what we got, and we're gonna learn from this one, I guess.
Well, I thought the same. I thought it's the first Funko release. It's the first veve digital thing, and I thought I've got to have one as a Funko collector. I can't not have one. So I was even willing to pay the extra $70-$80, whatever it's going to cost to ship it here.
Yeah.
So everyone was saying about the 150 price. Well, I've got to pay an extra 80 on top of that, depending on what we get. I mean, if we get the other one, I don't have to do anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really hoping you get a secret rare, man. A set of 2. You and Omi, man. Omi's awesome. I love that guy. He's pretty good. So I really hope you get it. Yeah.
Well,
I know somebody that bought 16 of them, so yeah. Hopefully his luck is better than mine. Hopefully, I don't know yet. Hopefully his luck is way better than mine, though.
Damn, 16.
Great.
Yeah, especially because they're all probably going to be the same rarity going along.
Mm-hmm.
Because it does seem like they're all just been picked in order.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping, because our late delivery, I'm hoping it's not going to completely screw us. And that it's actually gonna do us a favor getting a late delivery for a change.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, man. The box is sweet too, but with the BB logo and everything, it's pretty solid box. It will hold up the time pretty well. So it was a nice overall drop. I liked it. I like Funkos. I have lots of them, so I'm enjoying it.
Well, I'm glad you brought them because I was the one person that believed in them the whole time. Everyone else was just like, the price is too much. And I was just like, it's not when you count the NFT. Like, worst case, it's going to be worth $50. So I thought, worst case is going to be $50, which it ended up being about 64. But the way it first come out, I was kind of shocked at the prices.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah,
like, that's
it
crazy.
started really high.
And the drop is literally in 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Just having a look. Where is my screen? Just waiting for the buy now button to pop up any minute.
Oh, yeah.
I'm definitely going to get the common as well, the rare. I'm going to get Baby Jack. I can guarantee it.
Baby Jack?
Yeah. And I think Dash is probably only going to do 65 gems, maybe 60.
Mm-hmm.
Most.
Yes, probably. With these sets, to be honest with you, I'm going to go for it, but I have been waiting to buy in the marketplace because I complete sets, so I might as well just complete it on the marketplace usually.
I need to put more gems in. 1 second, I'll just do that now. What a donut. Lucky this ain't going to sell out straight away.
And you've already been selected.
Yeah, I'm selected. 1 second. I think I'm selected anyway, saying that. I didn't see it pop up. It said buy now, so I'm hoping I am.
You are.
Just let some more gems in. 1 second. Sorry, mate. I'm just putting some.
Oh, no problem at all.
I will get back to the chat in 2 seconds as well. I know you hate me ignoring you. And I've got a bunch of questions about the VV, the whole VV New York thing as well. Because I wanted to know how it all went.
Oh, I didn't pay attention about it, but I don't know what I got, so I guess I'll wait.
1 second.
Oh, I got Violet. Oh, wow. That was already delivered? Wow, I got it and it was instantly delivered to my collector. Wow.
That was quick.
Yeah.
I'll just share this screen a minute so I can pay.
The second I purchased it, the second it was delivered to my wallet. It was like immediate. Wow, I've never seen that before. Min number 761.
I've had it a few times. Nearly there. I've got so many tabs open. In fact, I'll just do it on here. So I'll go for it now.
I don't even see them listed in the marketplace here. Wow.
No, they won't be for 20 minutes now. For some reason, they changed it again on us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for some reason, it changed it again. I don't know why. And I'm going to have to buy it on the other phone. So I'm just waiting for the rebound to pop up now so I can buy it. Yeah, I had a funny one the other day. I was because I had my missus account, didn't I? And I've been trying to get out of the account for the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And because no one brought anything out of the account, I started selling it to myself. And then obviously this week I got flagged for it. So that didn't go too well. That didn't go too well. Fortunately, I'm back in now. So I've just got to remember not to do it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty funny. So right now I'm still doing that.
Well, I'm trying to catch up too. I forgot McFarlane yesterday too. I never got the Batman yesterday. I need to get that one as well.
I didn't the McFarlane.
Yeah.
I didn't go for that, I must admit. I haven't really been going for the McFarlane stuff at the minute. There's only so much money.
Yeah. But they are doing like I already have like a super rare Bane, and they were dropping like an NFT if you own the Bane and the Batman combination or something. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that because I already have the super rare Bane. That is only 33 of those.
Nice. How much is that worth on the market for the 33 Bane?
Not sure.
No idea. I knew you was
Go-
gonna say. I knew you was gonna say that as well. I'm not sure.
No idea. I'm assuming it's probably around 1,000 Matic or something like that.
Nice. I've literally not done any of the McFarlane drops apart from the first one.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I made a mistake. So with the first one, you got the toys in the NFT. Do you remember?
Yes, it was Spawn, Redeemer, and the Clown. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I actually got superstars to buy them for me, the toys.
The toys, yeah.
Yeah, and then in the end, I sent the NFT to my veve wallet. I don't know how I done it. I must have been looking at a immutascan the night before or something.
Uh-huh.
And then I've typed when I've put the address into the site, I've typed the immutascan address in for my veve wallet. So the Spawn NFTs ended up going to my veve account.
Oh, instead of MetaMask,
Yeah. So in the end, I didn't even message veve because I didn't want to seem like an idiot.
Right.
So I just left it. I was just like, no, I'll just leave that there. And then ever since, it kind of annoyed me, so I left it.
Well, one day maybe they will do a collaboration and they will chase NFTs back and forth, and it will be already there.
If we get interoperability, it should already be there, right?
Yeah, right. So you'll have your spans in there. Man, yeah, that sucks.
It was quite funny. It was such a silly mistake as well. I never thought I'd make a mistake like that. And it was so silly. I just had to laugh. There was nothing you could really do about it. And McFarlane couldn't have been any nicer. I'm going, well, where's my NFT? Oh, we've sent you it. 100% we've sent you it. I was like, well, you haven't. And then 3 days later, we still haven't sent it. And then in the end, it turns out like, yeah, we've sent it to this address. I looked and I'm like, oh. And they're like, yeah, it goes back to a veve wallet. I was like, oh, no.
It's part of the learning experience with the whole crypto space. I have lost coins and stuff like that before.
It's the first time I made that mistake.
Oh.
And I'm not used to things like that, but it was such a stupid mistake. You shouldn't have been able to do that.
Yeah, been there. Been there, done that.
Get back to the chat 2 seconds. Double quill, too many drops, can't go through them all, saving my gems for the Adams family. So I haven't actually seen the drop for that properly. So I believe one of them's a hand, right? And then another one is a poster, maybe. I'm going to have another look at that because I see the advert, but I didn't see the advert. I was too interested in Jurassic Park at the time. I'm not going to lie. I was getting really excited about Jurassic Park again, even though no one seems to like that in veve, but...
Yeah, it's not as big. No, it's just too much. Maybe there's too much to pick from.
Yeah,
and that is not enough of us right now at this point. So it's gonna take a minute there.
And the next drops as well. They're even better than the first series. I actually thought the first series was big, but this one looks even better. So, morning veve vibes. It's good to see you, my friend. Let me try and catch up. I'm so far behind on the chat. I'm the worst live streamer ever for chat and trying to keep up with stuff.
I'll go for it.
Sean, Bob, you're going to get number 1. Meant at least. Yeah, hopefully I'm going to get the Funko number 1. I think we've got it. I've got a funny feeling we've got it because I've been watching it all week long and I've seen them all delivered. And it's been making me sweat all week long. And I think we're going to end up with it. I don't know why. I've just got a good feeling it's coming to Bob and Omi.
Nice. Hopefully.
Hopefully. If I get a common, I'm not going to be disappointed because it's just going to come and sit on my shelf. So I'm not overly disappointed. That was the whole reason for buying it. So
yeah, the problem is when you have 4 of them.
Yeah, well, I haven't got enough money to buy 4 of them right now. I'm planning to go to Paris. So,
okay.
And the other thing was I literally got sacked a week ago or 2 weeks ago now. So,
okay.
What do you call it? Redundancy. So they've killed my job department now. After 10 years. 10 years.
Oh, no, man.
10 years. But yeah, and then I actually managed to find another job. And then
Okay.
I found out I can't actually work that job until I've actually finished my notice period for my redundancy.
So how long do you think you'll be before you finish this one and start the new one?
So I've got a month
Okay.
month probably, and then I should be good to go. But I assumed I'd be able to just, because I'm at home paid at the minute, I assumed I'd just be able to take another job and that would be fine. But apparently if you do that, they can't pay you your redundancy and they can just fire you.
Man.
So I may as well just, but yeah, 10 years was a bit of a culture shock for me.
Yeah, I bet. 10 years in the same place. Yes, I can see that.
And trying to make a CV and stuff like that, that is just absolutely crazy. And I had Anad One Kenobi, you know, from veve.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen Anad? He actually lives around the corner now.
Okay.
So I actually had him helping me with the CV.
Mm-hmm.
And because he's really good at stuff like that. He's a really good friend. Really good friend. He would literally give you the shirt off his back if he had it, you know. He's such a nice guy.
That's good. It's good to have people like that around, man. Close by.
That's the thing with veve, right? I've met so many people like that since veve.
Yeah.
People I probably would have never spoke to before or never thought would have any interest in or any stuff in common, you know.
Yeah, and that's what I enjoy the most of going to the New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con is getting connected with those people and actually getting to meet them in person. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about your Comic Con experience. Who did you actually meet? Everyone.
Yeah, quite a few people, man. Quite a few people that I went to San Diego before, to the first baby party. That was my first one. So in there I met Alex, the team, Ryan, Nas, Clint, Mr. Champ, a lot of people. Eagle from Discord. I think there was 3 or 4 Cubans there. That's 3, 4. There's 4 of us. The guy that did the cover for the Addictive comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, his parents are also from Cuba, and like
Nice.
that was fun, and we got to hang out with that whole team. There were like 5 of them at Sanjay's party, so we got to talk to them. A lot of artists from English, Mambo. I mean, lots of people, man. Lots of people.
Yeah, because didn't you have like 2 parties at the event? The veve.
Yeah, Thursday was the veve party at the hotel up there, and then that was fun, but it was pretty loud, so it was hard to talk to people. And then on day 2 we did one with Sanjay, and that was a little bit more comfortable. It was not as loud, and people got actually to talk to each other. That was fun. That was a good one.
Yeah, with the veve party itself, did you see any Ron English art? Because there's Ron English art in there, right?
Yes, the theme for Vive's party was Ron English, so a lot of the stuff that was going on there was art from Ron English, some toys and statues, and like even the bags and the shirts, everything was related to Ron English stuff.
Nice. Did they give you like shirts or anything for being at that event? At the actual Ron English party then, or could you buy stuff there?
No, you couldn't buy anything. There were bags already that they had ready there. Baby's party, there was a bag that they were passing out, but that was for the gold logo collector holders. Yeah. They had a special bag put together for them, for us.
Nice. And you know the Ron English comic we had drop?
Yes, I saw.
Did he make that in a physical form? Or was that not a physical comic?
I feel like I heard a conversation that yes, I feel like that comic is a physical. It was physical quite a while ago. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I feel like I heard that conversation over there. That was already a comic that was already released a while ago.
Nice. Yeah, because I was sitting there, because when it come out, I obviously thought it was going to be like the same thing as all the other comics that week. And that maybe you'd be able to buy him at the event because he was at the event. So I assume maybe he could have a stall at the event and he could be selling the comics.
Yeah, no physical comics there. No physical comics there. from Ron English. The active one, there was a lot. Addictive was a lot. And I have yours somewhere back there. Quite a few of those.
The addiction ones actually are amazing, like the covers. And I actually got lucky enough to land the secret rare on the drop that day.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
at the event they were selling them already graded, and if you bought it graded, they had so this one. If you bought them graded, they had a redeem code for redeeming them, the digital one. When I went to buy it, my luck again, they run out of the codes like right in front of me. So the guy had one last one in his pocket and he gave me that one. So I didn't get two, I got one. But the one that the redeem code when I redeemed it was a secret rare as well. Yeah, it was a secret rare. And this one right here is 12 out of 1100, the mint number.
Yeah, I see they got mint numbers on. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it has mint numbers too. Yeah, and this was at least a low mint number 12. That's a cool one.
And it's good that they were giving away the digitals with it as well.
Yeah, that didn't last long though. But yes, they run out of redemption codes.
So which one got rushed first, the Marvel booth or the addiction booth?
Which one? What? I got there, so I wasn't there when it opened. I got there like around 12 or 1. By the time I got there, I went straight to the BB comic booth. I got all of the ones that I wanted from Marvel. And then by the time I got to the addictive, they ran out of the BB red and blue covers. They were gone. But they keep saying that they will release more later that afternoon, that they were getting boxes over. So I just hang out for a while, and then eventually they brought them. So I was able to get more of those, and I got them signed and everything.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I see that comic coming out, and the way Vincent's been, the way he's been promoting Veve just constantly. He's so happy with the collaboration. He was so proud of the comic. And I like that about the guy because he generally looked really pleased to be there. He generally liked the partnership. It wasn't one of them things where someone was paying the other one to be a partner. It looked like they were both really excited about the whole thing.
Absolutely, yeah. No, and all the artists they really enjoy hanging out. Like after the Sanjay party was over, they stuck with us and they kept hanging out with us, and we went to different clubs and different places around here walking and kept partying. Some of them went to sleep like at 7 a.m. I had to catch a plane, so I couldn't stay until like 4 a.m. only. But that was fun, and then they stay hanging out with us most of the night. It was fun. It was a great experience, man. It was great.
Have you been to any of the other ones?
Yeah, I went to San Diego one.
And have you been to any decons?
I haven't done I was going to the decon last year, that a lot of people went to, like a lot of the BB family. I had tickets and everything, but one of my kids got sick, so I couldn't go.
Damn. Yeah, I was wondering. So this event, in terms of stacking up to the first event, what do you reckon?
San Diego versus New York?
Yeah.
Okay, so for enjoyment inside the building of San Diego itself, I liked it better. I like the structure of the San Diego event much better than the one in New York. New York was fun. I also was in New York only inside the building for a few hours. I was tired and I went in and out. I was there for like 3 hours only. San Diego, I got to spend the whole full day there and meet more artists and stuff like that. But I did like San Diego better.
Nice. Yeah, I was just wondering what you thought in terms of it. That was all. Because normally a lot of people, it's their first event, right? And actually the San Diego one's kind of similar to that one.
People that I get to meet though, and because it was my second, I was more relaxed. I was like more part of the game. In this one, I got to hang out way more with people that I did in San Diego though.
Nice. Yeah. I hated that. I hated that when I first went to the Decon event. Because when I first went to UK Decon, I had about 50 subscribers, if that, at the time. Okay. And then everyone's always seen me in the chat. We've always spoken in My Collectibles chat or Superstar Money's chat or just on Twitter in general, right? I speak to a lot of people day to day and I get on with a lot of people. So I kind of knew a lot of people, but then at the event, I'd never really done a video at the time with my face because the first year I spent doing it behind the camera, if that makes sense.
All right.
So not a lot of people knew what I looked like. And then we had this chat open, and the whole time we were talking to each other, yeah, can't wait to meet you all, etc., etc. And then I got there, and it was like no one would. I didn't know who to speak to, who knew who I was, and I've just been speaking to them the whole way in the chat. And I was so nervous, I didn't really want to go up to anyone and say, "Oh, hello, I'm Bobsales," sort of thing, because you don't know who it's going to be. So the whole event, I was more shy than anything else, and I think I spoke to a couple of people at the event. Andrew Ellis was one of the more. I was drunk at that time, so that was probably that probably helped. But yeah, I was cuddling him and everything. But it's like VV Magic. I spoke to her for maybe 5 minutes, and then it was like, yeah, I'll see you in a little while, and then never did get to see her again. And it was just crazy. It was just weird for me. Whereas the next one, I'm going to be a bit more open to talking to people, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And that's what happened. Luckily, one of the guys I hang out with most, he's one of these guys that it's very easy, very natural for him to develop relations with everybody, and he knows everyone. So Steve, I love that guy. We spend most of the time, even in New York, like we didn't go to the building the next day. We just hang out around the city, talking, hanging out, seeing the city. So he made it very easy for me in San Diego to get to introduce myself into everybody. So because I'm like you, I'm not like very up forward going to people and talking to people that I don't know. But Steve was like, that's his role. That's what he does. It's very easy to him. So he pushed me to talk to people and meet them, and from there it was very smooth. But yeah, like you said, at the beginning it's very awkward. Like when I walked to the San Diego building and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to the BB booth, but what I'm gonna say, yeah, I know BB Magic, but we don't really know each other. It's like it's this weird experience, yeah. But yeah, it will be easier next time, man. Yeah.
And the other thing is, we didn't have as many YouTubers. We didn't have as many people there. The other ones look insane half of the time. The amount of people. I mean, at one point, I did remember filming the UK one, and you see, I had like 10 YouTubers all in a row. I pointed the camera to them. I was just like, this is so crazy. He's normally on my TV. She's normally on my TV. He's normally on my TV. And they're all dancing away in the nightclub. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But in comparison, though, that event is so tiny compared to the other events since.
Yeah, compared to San Diego, it is smaller, but I think you have more BB people in that decon. If it was the one from last year, I feel like that was the one the biggest crowd that I have seen for BB. I think it was on that one. There was a lot of people there. A lot of people.
Yeah. And with another thing I noticed at the event, they actually had headsets, right? But they never used them.
At the event?
Yeah.
Inside in New York, because the internet was horrible. There was no internet, so you couldn't connect probably to anything. If I wanted to take videos or message or do a live or anything, I would have to go outside. If I wanted to look up a comic, an artist or whatever, I had to go outside. It wasn't, there was no internet, so you couldn't use the headsets. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why.
And that even wrecked the drops, right?
Mm-hmm.
When everyone was trying to go for drops, no one could go for drops.
Yeah,
that's
the drop,
terrible.
addictive drive, I couldn't do it because I was inside. So I missed that one.
Yeah, that's terrible to not be able to do the drops at the booth. That's one of the best bits about it, when you're looking around and you can see 900 other people doing the same thing.
Yeah,
it makes it real.
Exactly. Yeah.
1 second, let me just catch up with the chat. 2 seconds.
Absolutely.
Let me just, in fact, I haven't even hit the buy now button yet. I'll do that. I've got about 100 messages. That would happen today, wouldn't it? Joey, apparently it's all junk. I disagree with you, but each to their own. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. VV Vibes passing on this drop personally. Sorry, I'm so far behind everyone. I'll try and run through these. Stan, it's good to see you. Bob, do you have any info about the inactive and botted wallets? How much of the wallets hurt our collectibles? Thanks. You're better to ask Only Daily Burn for that sort of information. He is my go-to immutascan guy. I'm not the best at keeping up with it, although I
I did clock the OTC deal what was going on. So I have got enough knowledge to where I can spot things going wrong, but I tend not to keep up with that sort of thing. I'm more into the VV side of it. But yeah, if you want that sort of information, Omi Daily Bones quite happy to help anyone out, and he would actually give you that information and tell you what's up. But he does like to stay out of it at the same time, because I think me and him are the both sort of opinion. Some stuff's not our, if it's not nothing to do with us, we're not in it. If that makes sense. And there is some early things that went on and other stuff. Informants, just don't tell them that, Bob. Sorry, I don't know what that refers to, but thank you, mate. Sean, there is only 3 digital collectibles under. Yeah, I don't even know if the market's open yet. 1 second. Just check quickly. See what the market's doing. I'm never going to get through this chat at this rate, but 1 second. I'm just checking the market, seeing if it's open yet. It is open. So while I am here, Baby Jack is sitting at 16 gems, which is pretty cheap. Violet's actually sitting at 15 gems, or someone's dropped one for 15 gems. I'm just about to buy that as well. Did you get that, Michael? I see the eyes looking.
Violet is what I have. Yeah.
And then Dash is 68 gems. So he's doing better than I thought. At the minute, anyway.
Yeah.
1 second, let's get back to this. Shelby Cobra, it's good to see you. I think you must know Shelby Cobra, right?
Yeah, I do.
She's an absolutely cracking laugh, I must admit. Good, my only moderator as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my only moderator in here.
Nice.
Just
yeah.
Don't start spamming me right now because I can't fix it. Sean, 3 collectibles that are 3 digits, so I brought one for 21 gems. Nice. I don't blame you. It's weird how all the 3 digits are actually just going for floor these days. But if you can pick between the digits, you're always going to go for that. Joey, I got laid last. Joey's not very friendly to me today. Shelby Cobra, Joey, nice. You should be in a good mood today. Informant, love Michael, love Mr. Campa. VV vibes, let's go, Michael Campa. That's how far I am behind. You've just entered the chat, apparently. Yeah. Captain Obvious, I hope you still got money left for lunch. Oh, I need to really keep up with this tonight. Hi, everyone. That's Michael. And I'm dealing with it. Oh, I have no idea what's going on in the chat over here. I really don't know what's going on. 1 second. Right now, the secret rare from the first set is 60 gems. So I am going to start skipping these quickly, guys. Some of these dumb ones. I'm really, really dumb. No, don't worry. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm getting hot in here. Michael, can you fix it? Joey, at least you didn't make the Rosie Palm joke. Oh, God. I have to read these, guys. I have to read these. Superstar Money, Superstar Michael, and Superstar Bob. Superstar Money, give them some punches while they're still here. I ain't got my hat on today neither, and I should have wore one today because I'm always got this rough hair out and I'm really in need of a haircut. Starting to look like Screech from Saved by the Bell. My brother actually used to call me that as a kid.
Okay.
That was one of the things he used to tease me with. Leave me alone, Screech, and I'd try and hit him, and then he'd just throw me to the side.
Wow.
Pretty funny, because I've actually got a brother called Michael as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I've never been able to spell his name for the last 20 years. Every Christmas, every birthday, I always put the A, the E, and the L A wrong.
Oh, Barbara, so of course.
Or the other way wrong. The other way around. So 1 second. Let me just check there's no more of this in the chat. Shelby Covey, good morning, Joe from Shelby and BE. Superstar Money, cap. Yeah, I definitely needed the cap. Man, when I lost my vision, I had to stop playing arcade games or any games. I'm not sure how the Viviverse for me being legally blind will be. I can understand that. I'm not sure if there's a way around that. I'm trying to think if there's anything you could do, because you type in the chat with your voice. So I did actually watch someone control a game the other day with their voice, but without being able to see what you're looking at, it's kind of hard to control it, right? So yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. That's definitely a weird one. 1 second. Superstar Money, Shelby, BE, Captain Mo. Everyone's laughing, greeting each other in the chat. 1 second. Oh, 1 second. Vivi Magic is having a costume contest today on a channel. I didn't know that. I'm very sorry. I wouldn't have normally scheduled in. I try and avoid everyone else's times and when they're live and stuff like that.
It might be later though. It might be later today.
I was about to say it's not easy. It's not easy when you have My Collectibles and Superstar Money. But at least Superstars have a schedule. My Collectibles is literally every day. That guy's got an output.
It's in 3 hours. So Baby Magic's is in 3 hours. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I haven't got no costumes ready though, I must admit. So I will not be going on there to score my outfit. Although I may just chuck a post of my Chucky doll on there just to give her some horror attacks. But then she even went dressed to the event as Chucky.
She did. She did dress with Chucky, and it was really cool. She did.
And she hates. And normally, if you post any picture of Chucky, any NFT of Chucky, she hates it.
Yeah, nobody was expecting it, and that's what she did. She said so. Yeah.
Nice. I did wonder why she out of all things she chose Chucky.
Yeah. No one was expecting it, so it was a surprise for everyone.
Nice. And one of the other things I was going to ask you, Michael, with the Marvel comic,
what about
how big was the Marvel comic collaboration? So at the time, how big did Marvel kind of promote it?
I mean, the booth was like right next to each other, so Baby was pretty much inside Marvel booth. The line was pretty long. They sold out. I mean, they sold everything that they had there. I believe they had to save some comics because they're going to France or something in January, so they're trying to save some stuff for those guys. But they sold out. It was a hit. They sold everything. Yeah,
and that's one of the other things. So with the comics and stuff, did you see anyone? So this goes for the addiction as well. Did you see anyone buying the comic that weren't necessarily a veve user?
I was there for a very short time, and again, by the time I got there, most people had already gone through there. Yeah, because I got there hours after they opened the booth. But I'm assuming yes, because again, it's right there in Marvel. So I'm assuming some people were curious about it and bought some of those comics. Most of them definitely went to the BB fam because we were buying a lot of them. So yeah,
I see a lot of people getting stacks of them. I must admit. The whole time,
I got a lot for giveaways. I have a lot of them. Yeah.
Nice. I was about to say the whole time I was sweating, thinking, "Oh my god, I'm missing out," and I'm just seeing more physicals all week long, and I was just like, "No." It was like torture watching it.
Yes.
You were happy, but at the same time, it was like, "No, now I've got to try and find a way
to get one. My hands on one." Yeah. I'm glad that I was able to get it hours after I got there. That was nice. I was worried that I wasn't going to get to. So
nice. 1 second. I am actually going to hit this drop now because I've not even hit it yet. Probably not the sensible thing to do, mind you. Let me just check. Yeah, everything's even lower than I thought. These ones. So I might actually just snipe a jack so I can play with it in AR later. That might be the play right now. 1 second, let me just pull that up. Just going to go to the market quick. I think my screen's still sharing, right? Where are we? Help if I press the right button. I'm so tetchy at using this website on the internet rather than my phone. I'm so used to using it on the phone. Wow, there's not a lot on the market. So how many of them actually sold? Don't look like a lot. So there's 500. So there's only 500 rares out there at the minute.
Okay, wow. Yeah, still
So
a lot
there's
of
a lot.
inventory available.
Yeah, 1,500 left. 900 violets left. And Dash has 416 left.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, people spend their money on Funkos.
Yeah, that events, and then they've seen all the other drops that have just come out.
Mhm.
Whereas yesterday, if you'd have asked me, I was sure this was selling out.
Yeah.
Just because it's 30 gems, the worst you were probably going to lose was 10 gems.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually gone a bit lower than I thought it would. I am actually going to buy one of these, I think. Just having a quick look. Where are you, baby Jack? Baby Jack.
15.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that's already gone 2 gems lower than when I just looked on my phone 2 seconds ago. So
15.
maybe it's not the right time to buy yet. I'm debating it though. Could it go much lower?
Oh yeah, it can always go. It can always go lower, baby.
The funny thing is, I've noticed the pattern as well recently. Every time I buy something, it goes lower. Every time I sell something, it then goes over.
Oh, really?
And it's been happening to me a lot recently, where normally I've got my finger on a pulse with stuff like that. Whereas recently, if I don't sell it, it just goes lower and lower and lower. Or if I buy something thinking, well, that's cheap, it then drops lower.
Then it's gone, yeah.
So I'm gonna. I don't even like sniping on this web app, I must admit.
Dude, this is insane. Thanos is at 240 gems.
Wow. Wow. Is that the proper version, right?
Yeah, the full-on armor, everything.
Damn. And the gloves, the Thanos, the other one, is that under 100 at the minute?
The regular Thanos is $29.
What?
$29.
$29?
29 gems for regular Thanos.
Wow.
It's 3,800 editions, though.
No way.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I just saw them. I was like, wow. Yes.
$29. That seems really cheap.
Uh-huh.
And Thanos is like he's like one of the best villains, and especially in movie history, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
They're the best Avengers films there are.
Yeah.
You can't get better than that. And I think that's where they topped out. Ever since then, they've not been able to recreate that same sort of vibe.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, no, that was a very unique set that they created with that the Avengers there. But yeah, Thanos is 29.
Wow, that's I don't know what to think to that.
Wow.
It's been a long time since I've looked.
Mm-hmm.
I must admit. Let me have a look at the store, see if any of these drops. So there is this vintage metal poster series tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes.
I'm not that interested in that myself. I don't really do the posters. I have Alien and I think some of the Predator ones and some of the Alien ones, and maybe a couple of Star Wars.
Yeah, I have all the Mando, the really old ones. I have some of the Disney Park ones, Star Wars stuff. Yeah.
I actually like the Disney Park ones. They're really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're pretty cool. I actually thought they were going to be big money when they first come out. Because the castles, it's just, you can't get more iconic than the castles, right? And even for the Veveverse, if you can actually use them as some sort of background or scenario,
you can
make, or scenery, that would actually make.
Yep, you can. And it's pretty cool how you can use them. Yep.
Because you've also got the fireworks on some of them and little effects.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one way I was thinking So that's great to hear that you can actually do that. So this drop is 25 gems. I'm just trying to find the rarities. Where is the blog? 1 second. Share this one because I haven't actually looked at this one yet. Now I do actually like the look of all these posters, but I'm just not a fan of posters really. What? That Corella one's. Oh, I didn't see that Corella one.
Corella, that looks.
Oh,
Yeah, that looks cool.
So my favorite film from Disney ever is 101 Dalmatians.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I didn't see that one. That may be the one I go for. And
Yeah,
it's
that one
got
looks hot.
sound.
Looks cool.
And it's got sound apparently. So that I'm wondering if that's a song. No doubt. Like the Disney songs.
There's also stamps coming. I like stamps.
Yeah, I know you like.
What I collected as a kid, so.
1 second, I'll pull them up because I know you do like. Funny enough, I was thinking about you earlier about the stamps because I was gonna make. I was debating what videos to make this week.
Yeah.
What to put my time towards because there's so many videos coming now. I was debating which one to go for. And then I could somehow hear you saying in my head about I like the stamps. I don't know why, but I literally heard that this morning when I was looking at what drops to go for.
Yep.
Because I do like the stamps. Them ones there. They're pretty
those
cool.
presidential stamps are so good. They're very underrated. I hope they catch up. I mean, they're licensed by the U.S. Postal Service. Like, I mean, come on.
Which is big.
Yeah.
You can't get any bigger, I don't think.
Right.
So these are pretty cool. And the 6 gems, easy entry point, like always. And they're Halloween themed, which I really do like that. They're obviously going to have some, they say they're animated, so not 100% sure if we can see that on here already, can we? Let's have a look. Oh, I wasn't even sharing my screen with you. Sorry, everyone. That whole time I thought I was sharing my screen and I wasn't.
Those look cool.
I was about to say this computer hates loading the stamps. I don't see no animation. Oh. Where's the animation? Oh, there it is.
Oh, there you go.
Did you see it?
Yep.
It's a slight animation. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
6 gems. I think stamps are always worth going for.
Usually, yeah.
Although they have started to go lower in price recently. The last couple of stamp drops didn't do too well at all. 1 second. Just trying to find my screen again. I've lost it. I've got so many things open. Where are we? Where's my StreamYard? Just put that back up there so you don't have to see my big head. I don't like having it on full screen half the time.
Makes sense.
Don't know why. It's just never been my thing. I know I'm a good looking guy, but I'm not that good looking. So yeah, I'll try to avoid that.
Hey, good looking.
1 second. Let me just get back to the chat. 2 seconds. Are you all right for time?
Yes, I'm okay. Yeah.
No worries. I forgot to even ask you if you had like a time you needed to leave. Or
No, I'm good. I'm also trying to figure out that McFarlane drop thing. Because I need to get those before the McFarlane drop. I need to get me those before. Yeah.
No worries. Have you got to do that today?
No, I was supposed to get it yesterday and I completely forgot. But they're still available in the store, so it's not a problem.
Seems like everything is recently.
Yeah, there is supposed to be a blue and a black one, and I am trying to find a black one, and I don't see anywhere any information about it, and I don't see them in the marketplace to buy or anything. So I'm like, what is going on?
1 second. Let me just answer some of this chat again for 2 seconds, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, this drive just seems to have the children and the first drop. Had the parents, and don't forget about Edna. Yes, that is very true. Edna is in there. It's a shame Edna wasn't animated, because I really would have preferred an animated Edna, because she's really comical in that film. And when she first come out, I actually thought she was from the film Up. I didn't realize she was from The Incredibles, because I'd never seen it at that point. I only ever watched it once the VV drop come, and I kind of laughed at it, and I was like, why would we want a kids drop? At the time, I was just like, it's a kids film. It's not like 101 Dalmatians or Peter Pan or something like that, you know, one of the iconic ones.
Yeah.
So that's the way I thought of it. So 1 second. 1 second. Let me just shut my door for 2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem.
My nephew's just walking.
Infoman, no, I did not get the cryptos last night. Again, I told you, like Sky, last time that my strategy right now is to trade when trading is available. I already have over 160 something cryptos, so right now I am in a holding time. I'm holding to see what happens. I'm expecting something to happen before I move forward with that. But I saw some people pulling some pretty cool stuff. Those are exciting.
Oh, now I can talk.
There you go.
It would help if I'm muted, right?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. My nephew's just walked in the door.
No problem.
And I'm not sure what my microphone picks up. It's supposed to pick up what's in front of it only, but I'm not 100% sure if it does work like that. Let's just get back to this chat. Joey, I do not like the children very much. Sean, I have no idea what that is, but you know we love you, Sean. Captain O, they're delicious. I've got so lost in this chat right now. VV Vibes, if you are still here, you're welcome to join us, by the way. I'm sorry for being rude. I'm the only one that forgets to invite other people on. I just don't ever think they'll want to come on, so I just don't ask. But yeah, if you did want to join us, you're more than welcome to. 1 second. You hear about the taco breaks getting 2 secret rares. You hear about taco breaks getting 2 secret rares, apparently. Oh, is there someone called Taco Breaks?
Huh.
Do you know a VV user called Taco Breaks?
I feel like there are 2 users that got 2 secrets because I saw the post and they posted them on the marketplace.
Right.
So I feel like, yeah.
It's like what we were saying earlier. It seems if you ordered multiple, you're getting the same rarities. So I'm hoping me and Omi Daily Burn have got them.
Yes, I'm hoping too, man. Because it's looking like I'm going to end up with 4 commons and 2 uncommons.
Well, hopefully you got the secret rare and you just don't know it yet. Would be nice.
If I had a secret rare?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice. I'm most likely going to open it because that's what I do. I have a hard time. It depends, but I have a hard time saving stuff like that. Especially knowing that there is a redemption code in there digital that it is going to expire. Yeah.
Yeah, I was always going to open them, I must admit. I think VV Vibes actually brought some. I see him open 1, but I didn't see him open because I think he brought 3. I see him open 1 and he got the common, but I'm not sure what he got on the other.
He was sending 1 to my collectibles, if I remember correctly.
Oh, right. Well, that's good. I know my collectibles wanted 1. I don't know whether they arranged that or not, but that's good to know. That's the good thing about VV. You can reach out to other people.
Right.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it helps out, and we can help people. This one particularly, I wanted to buy as many as possible, so I have friends buying for me and stuff like that. So I was hoarding those ones.
I wish I was honestly, if I had more money at the time, I would have brought more.
Right.
But then I was also worrying a bit about the shipping price because I knew it was a big toy. It's not exactly like My Collectibles sends me comics every so often. I can't imagine they're the cheap. It's probably still 30, 40 bucks, if not more, to
Right.
send to me.
Right.
So 1 second. Captain O, good luck, guys. L, lol, just kidding. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm nowhere near where we should be on the chat. Good morning, My Collectibles. That was Jinx. Talk about that. I just mentioned My Collectibles, and there he is, funny enough. If you did want to come on, you're more than welcome to if you're still here. I'm sorry if I'm so slow on the chat. VV Vibes, read chat or we riot. There we go. VV Vibes, read chat or we riot. I'm so sorry. I know people don't like that. Sean, that probably means not a whole lot sold. Yeah, it don't look like a lot sold on there whatsoever. And I think, like VV have done, like VV always do, they've overshadowed a good drop with a bunch of other drops. So yesterday, like I said, if you'd have asked me yesterday, I would have said this was selling out or mostly selling out. I think if it didn't sell out, it was probably not selling a couple of hundred, whereas Jurassic Park come out, the Addams Family come out, a bunch of drops of Stamp as well. 1 second, Jimbo Lee Lingo. Hello, Master Campa. Obviously, I don't know what that says.
Hope you're doing good.
Hope you're doing good. There we go. Yep. Thank you for that. You got to love Jimbo Lee Lingo.
Yeah.
He's got a good collection as well.
Yes.
We've always had the UFC connection in common. Because we've always both liked the UFC. Whereas a lot of people used to watch boxing, but it's hard to find it. It used to be hard to find UFC fans. It's not anymore because now it's such a big thing. Whereas back in the early days, it was hard to find someone.
Mm-hmm.
It was like admitting you'd done something wrong and just not telling them. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's very popular now.
1 second, let me just pull some more up. I'm very sorry, mate. Hello, Mr. Yeah, I've done that one. Sorry. Informant, Jimbo, hard to type while driving. Jimbo Lee, I know Informant's busy today, otherwise he would have joined us because I did actually ask Informant. I didn't ask Mo because Mo's not really doing the VV stuff at the minute. I know he said he don't want to seem like he's fudding it all the time. So he said he's not really doing the VV stuff at the minute. But he's still going on with BE a lot of the time. But I know BE's still doing the VV stuff, whereas both of them are doing photo finish. And he's also busy with that at night. And I must say, congratulations to Mo yesterday. I think he won $500 by winning a photo finish race.
Sweet.
His horse. So I'm not sure, because I know the horses are quite expensive on photo finish if you look to get one that's quite good at racing. Because it's like the horse racing thing, right? I take it you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No, and they're pretty cool. They have talked about it. I have tried to join because they had a program too not that long ago that you could get like a few of us together and like buy the horse together for like 40 bucks each, and we could all be part of it. And yeah, it was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, because I was in the first one, the drop zone horse, and it actually had quite a few victories. And then the last laps just started to struggle the last couple of races, right? Whereas Mo's yesterday, I see Mo's yesterday, and his one won the race. So I was really happy with him. You can see how excited he was as well, because he was commentating it, and you can see the excitement in his face. Yeah. Even though he was a cartoon character, you can still see the excitement in his face. It was funny. You could hear it in the voice.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
1 second. Master B, be safe. Joey, no one is buying this. No one is buying this, Joey. You are right, mate. I actually really overestimated this drop. Maybe it's because I got a personal thing with this one. I do like the films, like I say, so maybe that's why. But I did think the prices were going to do roughly the same. I didn't actually expect them so low. I expected the other two under retail around 20, but I didn't expect them to go under 20. Informant, tell us what you're selling so we can outraise money for your Paris trip. So I am actually attending the Paris trip. Do you know about the Paris trip?
That's on January, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good
So
one.
there was a little whispers about it, and last night we've actually started booking it to go.
Okay. Yeah, it's happening for sure. David said it that it's happening for sure. So that would be a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, because David's a speaker at the event and Dan's a
Mhm.
speaker at the event. Now, the funny thing is, I have no idea what event I'm actually going to.
Okay.
And then I was looking at it last night, and the whole site's French.
All right.
And every single speaker
Mhm.
looks
Okay.
like they're French, or they've got French names. So I could be going to an event where they don't speak any English.
All right.
But I'm not 100% sure. But because David, you and Dan's there, I'm hoping that's going to be an English section.
All right.
So I have
Hopefully.
no idea. But the event doesn't look great, I must admit. It's a whole crypto event and a marketing event and stuff like that. But it's more to go and see the VV side, go and see
Yeah.
the VV people, and then meet some VV friends, right?
Well, and again, if get there early because you might be able to get some of those comics if you want to get some more, because they say
Yeah,
they were
might be
saving
right.
some for there, so they might
That
be
might
bringing
be
some of
right.
those. Yes.
Yeah, so I didn't expect any stall or anything there. I just thought they were speaking at the event, and that would be it. I'm not sure what to expect at this event. I really have no idea what the event is or anything. I've done no research whatsoever. Someone asked me, there is a possibility we could like bump into each other in France. So then from that day I was like, yeah, I'm booking that. So it's pretty funny. But yeah, Duck and Cover's gonna come with us, and his mate David's gonna come with us.
Okay.
And my nephew's probably gonna come with us, and I'm still gonna try and convince Anad to come with us yet. I haven't told him that yet. I've not even tried, but I am gonna try and convince him to come.
Oh, yeah. You'll see quite a few people there for sure. A few of the VB fam over there. There is quite a few of you guys over there in that side of the world.
Nice. And I know Metaverse Life may be going, and people like that. I know Osman Collects, he's planning on going, or he's going to try to go. And Ronnie's going. There's quite a few people that are looking to go.
There you go.
But it'll be different for me because it's not a VV event. So maybe I could get some video content out of it. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah. It again, San Diego wasn't a BB event, and we kind of made it our own BB event. So that's what is going to happen there. You'll see a lot of the BB fam in there, and you'll fit right in, man. Yeah.
No.
You make your own event.
That's a good way of thinking, actually. I know Fanny's supposed to be going as well, so that'd be quite funny.
Yeah, and they'll probably have like a party night or something, and yeah, I think there is enough. As a matter of fact, there were quite a few people. There was a couple from friends over there in the New York event, hanging out. Very nice people. Yeah, there will be plenty of people from maybe there. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. So Duck and Cover last night was very excited.
All right.
And the good thing about going with Duck and Cover and his mate David, they both can speak French. Fluent French. So I'm actually going to be all right because I'm going to have my translators there.
There you go. Hey, that's the guy to go with.
And they actually booked an apartment last night. So the apartment's now already booked.
Okay. So it's official.
Yeah. And the train or the plane or the boat, whichever way I get there, is not overly expensive, to be fair.
All right.
So most of it's pretty much sorted at this point. So it's pretty cool.
It's official.
But again, I really don't know what I'm going to see at that event. So I'm expecting the worst, but hoping for the best. And of course, it'd just be good to drink with Duck and Cover and David and the rest of them, and have a good celebration.
That is a big part of the Vivi event. Hanging out and drinking. Yeah, I got to meet in person. Mr. 41.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty nice guy. Fun to hang out. Rolly too was there. Rolly, Mr. Rolex.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there too. Very, very nice people. Very, very nice people to hang out, and a lot of drinking. A lot of drinking.
Did you hear any alpha why everyone was drinking?
Do you usually hear stuff? I wasn't paying much attention to it really because I was drinking myself. So even if I did,
Yeah. To be honest, when I left the after party on that last event, I could barely walk home, let alone talk to anyone. I was in a
right?
right state, I must admit.
Yeah. There are stories there. There are stories from people drinking until 7, 8 a.m.
Nice. And did you met sleeping, right? Because I see you.
Yeah, the first day he was at the first party. He did exactly what I did when I went to San Diego. So when I went to San Diego, I flew into the event. I spent the whole day in the convention. He didn't actually went into the convention, but I did. So I flew in at noon, spent the day in the convention buying and looking and talking to artists. Then at night I went to the party, and when the party was over, I went straight back to the airport and flew back to Denver. And that's what Sleeping did. He came in that day, he stayed the day, he partied that night, and then he went straight to the airport and went back home.
So on your way home, was you like half cut, like drunk?
No, no, I was not. Because I
say,
was coming home. Yeah, so I try not to.
Yeah, I was about to say, because they normally try and stop you, didn't they, if you're a bit. Yeah. You wouldn't have caught Bob on a plane half drunk.
Yeah. I'm a pretty calm down drunk. We'll have a hard time noticing it.
Nice. Get back to the chat 2 seconds. Veve Paris, Joey, Veve Paris will debut the Veveverse with Vision Pro, I bet. Hopefully they do. That will be cool. So does anyone in the chat actually know about this event and what I'm actually going to? The way I thought it was it was a crypto event. So if the Vision Pro's there, that's going to be an absolute killer. I made a wicked video on that, by the way, the Vision Pro.
Ooh.
And that will be good for the Veveverse and the whole Veve app, the whole NFT space. That will happen one day where we do get to the glasses point.
Yeah.
Shelby Cova commenting. It's always good to see you, Shelby. Choo Choo, I love this name, by the way. I've always loved that name. AO fam got Jack. Congratulations, and I still didn't buy one, and I bet the price has gone up. 1 second. I was sniping and then I forgot. 1 second, let me see where we are. Darling, come here, darling. Tamara. It's all right, my cat's over there again meowing. What's the matter, darling? What's wrong with you? Let me have a look at the collectibles. Jack's gone up. I missed my chance to buy in. It's 17 gems.
70? Okay.
17.
All right.
So,
yeah.
I was thinking of buying it at 14 and then I forgot I was buying it.
So what do you predict that in a month from now it's going to be 90 or it's going to be 50?
No. 17.
Okay.
It was 17. Jack. In the future, I have no idea with these sort of things. It's hard to predict them sort of things now that far.
It is. But usually it feels like if there's not enough scarcity and people go after, they seem to be going down after a few weeks.
Yeah, everything seems to have that effect in a minute. Well, most stuff anyway.
Do you have all the pencils for the desk, or are you even doing that or no?
Yeah, so I had all the pencils and then I sold one pencil, so I've got to get one back. And it's the worst one I should have sold.
Oh no.
Yeah, I sold the red one. Yeah, the Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, I bought like 5 of those at 20 when they were in the 20s, and I sold a couple, but I want to have the full set of pencils with the one desk.
Yeah,
which is usually what I do. I usually have one set of everything.
And have you noticed on the desk it's got the little glass? That's actually a pencil holder. So you will be able to put your pencils in that,
right,
and set them up. So that'll be pretty cool just for that reason.
Exactly, yeah.
Expensive for that reason if you just wanted to do that. But 1 second, let me shut this cat out. Well, open it up. I'll be with you in 2 seconds, mate.
All right. You are Funko number 1.
Sorry, you can't win with that cat. Sometimes it wants in, sometimes it wants out. It always wants to be close no matter what's going on.
So out he goes.
Do you have any animals?
I had a dog. He died last month.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, but I have 3 boys, so they have been looking to get a new dog. He was almost 16 years old, so lasts a long time.
Yeah, that's terrible. I know.
So
I know what that.
Getting a dog now for the kids.
Are you thinking about getting another one? Did you say?
Yeah. They want one, so we're thinking of getting one.
Damn, man, that's hard.
Yep.
It's like with a cat. That'd be like losing my daughter. That's the way I look at my cat.
Yeah.
1 second.
Sure.
So in double quill, number 1 secret rare Iron Man is going to a Funko collector who doesn't open a box because he doesn't care about NFTs. No one's got the number 1 secret rare Iron Man though, have they yet? I haven't seen it. Someone pulled that while we've been on stream because I did not see no secret rare Iron Man yet.
Yeah, no.
So
the lowest min I have seen, I think, is number 3, right?
yeah. And I think Omi Daily Burn said the Uncommon might have a mint one on the market already. I'm pretty sure he did say that. It's like the one given away at the event. That got sold straight away. Did you see that?
Did that one had a digital one, or it was just a physical?
It was both.
Oh, really? I thought the one at the event it was only physical. Oh, that's pretty cool.
No, I think it was both. Yeah, he sold it on eBay, but he sold it without the NFT. So maybe that's why he sold it without the NFT.
Okay.
Because I assumed he'd probably just kept the NFT and then tried to sell the doll or the toy.
Okay, makes sense.
But yeah, I think he done all right off of it as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'd have probably have kept that one though, because it was from the event itself, made it a bit more special.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a few people are gonna make good money out of this ones. I hope that I can complete the set, but who knows if I'm gonna be able to. Depend of what that secret rare ends up costing on the marketplace.
Yeah, and I think that one may just keep going up.
Yeah,
that may be one of them ones where it stays high price.
Well, only 50 of them, so correct.
Because it's like even the secret rare comics. So some of the lowest we've got are like 2,500 editions, and yet there's still some of them are 50 gems still.
Okay.
So even with 50 editions, it can't go that low, can it? No way.
No, I mean right now it's sitting at $39.99, so $4,000. And I wouldn't mind buying it as long as I get the physical as well. Like I don't just want to have just the digital one. So for something like that, I would like to buy it from somebody that is willing to let go the physical as well.
Yeah, that's a pretty smart move. But the only thing is the mint don't match, so you could always just buy a separate physical if you really wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point too. Yeah.
I mean, it's nicer for you to know that you've brought the original, you know?
Right. Like this guy, I really like this guy.
Yeah.
So I was able to talk directly to the artist, and I bought it directly from his collection. So he signed it, and he added the veve, and it matched my mint number on veve. So.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And he's actually signed it with the mint number.
Exactly. Yeah. To match it to the one that I have in veve. So that was pretty cool. So I when the physical exists in real life, I try to get them. I try to match it to the digital one anytime I can.
Did you get any Toki Doki stuff?
For my kids, I did. Yeah, I have the Cap Bronson as well.
Nice.
This one, they only made 200 of this ones. This is really, really hard. It's also signed by Mr. Cartoon. It's really, really hard to find. For some reason, they became really popular in Japan, and they sell for like $4,000. This guy's right here.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the wood I forgot what artist it is that makes the other one you just had up. That's quite an expensive. That's quite an expensive.
This
one,
one?
right? Yeah.
This one, the original price was $500. So yeah, it was quite a bit. It was quite a bit out of the box. Today
what
I
else
have,
have you got on your toy shelf?
yeah. Today I have So this is the Blue Batman.
Yeah.
Today I have
nice.
the Joker one coming. It's coming today.
Nice.
So they did a Joker one of this one. It's coming today. So I have the black one, the blue one, and the.
That actually looks really nice in blue in physical.
Yes.
That really pops.
Yeah, it's a very nice one. Yeah. Yeah. The rest is just the same, the Penguin and like all the DC stuff. Yeah.
Most of the black and white.
Rizzo and all of those. Bunch of those.
Yeah. Your room's neater than mine.
Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess.
I'm still entry point collecting at the minute. I'm still going for the cheaper stuff.
Yep. Because this wasn't a collecting room. It was just a room that I had down here, and then Baby got me into buying and collecting again, and I start filling out shelves. But I'm hoping to take everything down and actually turn this room into like a nice collecting room. That's the hope.
So did you only actually start buying your physicals when you joined veve?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Normally it's the other way around.
I mean, I was a collector when I was a kid, but when I left Cuba, I lost all my stuff. So I didn't collect forever. And then when I joined veve, that's when the passion came back for collecting stuff.
That's crazy. I've never met someone like that where it's been, I didn't have one collectible in my house at the time, and then I've got quite a few now.
Yeah. Because I lost everything at one point, I was like, I'm not doing this again. I had some stamps and stuff that I saved, but I'm like, I'm not doing this again. And then with veve, I started listening to people and seeing their collections. I'm like, oh, I like that. So I started with the comics. The Funkos came out. There is a Funko. This one right here is AF-15. That was the first comic cover, I believe, that came out. And I was like, oh, I really like that. And then I started collecting all the Funko comic covers. Same with trading cards. My kids like Fortnite a lot. So I have a lot of the first edition Fortnite trading cards in sealed boxes. Those are still sealed. Sealed.
Nice. Yeah, your room's a lot neater than mine already.
Yeah. I have to take it down and do it again.
And that's with it being like that. Well, I must admit, since I joined veve, I never owned a Disney princess before.
Okay.
Now I own 20.
Okay.
Now I own 20 Funko princesses just because the fact that I see them cheap enough to buy. Because they're related to veve, it was like, yeah, I'll buy them. Whereas before veve, I would have never brought Disney princesses. Like, why would I need Disney princesses? But I also know what you mean about where you lost your collection and then it's kind of painful to start collecting again. Because I actually give away my Pokemon cards.
Okay.
And it was one of the only things I give away in my childhood. I've got most of my toys, everything. And if I'd have had my Pokemon cards now, I'd have been so set up for life.
Man.
And for years, I never looked at a Pokemon card. I never had Pokemon on my shelves. I had all the toys in boxes hidden away. Yeah. And it's only recently I've just started to put them back on the shelves and stuff.
Makes sense. Man, that hurts.
So and I would have been really set up as well with them Pokemon cards. Because every single one I've seen for value is literally I had most of them. And even when I'm walking around town and shops and stuff, I see Pokemon cards, graded ones, even if they're £150 a card. I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, I had that one, I had that one, I had that one. It's so painful.
Yeah, so you stay away from Pokemon then, huh?
Yeah, but recently I've just started to get Kobe Collects give me some cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so I won one for being part of his giveaway channel.
Oh, okay.
Being part of
great. Nice.
And then he sent me one for the my birthday as well. And then ever since then, I was like, right, I've got to accept it. I've got to just I've got to accept it and put Pokemon on the side again. So now I've actually started to actually buy some Pokemon stuff again. That's the Mewtwo he gave me as well.
Oh.
I'm so awkward at trying to show stuff on camera. I can never work out whether it's.
Yeah.
But then I've also, I mean, that's one of my childhood toys.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Wow.
That was from when I was literally a child.
Didn't know that was a thing.
Still works. But...
Huh, didn't know that was a thing. Okay.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, collector item right there.
And then I have got a couple of extra. I did order some Charizards. So they're pretty cool as well.
So Kobe sent you those?
You want to say sorry?
Kobe Colette sent you those?
No, this one already had from someone else. So,
all right.
So I'll try not to show you my messy plaster.
Oh, I think in the shedding here. Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, because that come with a Pikachu toy. My nephew is like, I'm gonna get these because you can get some Charizard cards with them. So in the end, he ordered a few, and I've actually got the toy somewhere around here. I think it's over there somewhere.
So in the chat is Mustafa Asim. He said he's the one that got the Funko in New York.
1 second, let me have a look. Oh, there's so many people in the chat. I'm so sorry, people.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. 1 second. Hey, Juju, Double Quill. I'm trying not to miss anyone. No Tactic. Hi, Ashley, Michael. It's good to see you, Arno. Joey, Batman reveal. Seems like the team really favors gold logo holders. When do you think they'll prioritize rewarding master collectors? That is a true question as well. But then the logo rewards were always going to go out to the since they've started the rewards with the logos. That's going to happen at every single event now. I think that's the precedent for that. So I'm not overly shocked by that. I was a bit shocked they gifted another gold logo out to them, to holders. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, the second edition, because it needs to match the current logo. Yeah.
That's exactly why, right? Because it's not the current lettering.
Yeah, so the original one. So this is the original.
Yeah.
And then
I've got mine somewhere.
And then the new one is if you go to friends, the friends event, you'll get it as well.
I've not got my NFT though.
Oh, you don't have the NFT. Okay.
No, because what happened was I was gonna go to Anaheim. So what happened was I actually got back from the Decon event, and then I was so bullish on the whole thing, and I think Anaheim was like a month or two later. So I was like, right, I'm gonna go here, and then I ended up basically selling it to help fund that trip.
Okay.
And then in the end, I booked the hotel. I booked a couple of other things. I needed to book a flight still, and then I caught COVID, so I couldn't go. So in the end, it was a complete waste of time, and then the money went back into veve, and and then got pretty much spent on other NFTs. So that's my sad story about about the logo.
The logo. Well, if you sell it before Decon, it wasn't at 3,000, almost 4,000, wasn't it?
No, yeah, it was 1,700, I think, something like that. It was something really low. Yeah, it was something really low. But then at the time, I knew it was going to go up. I even told the person buying it, look, this will be 3-4 grand in another week or two.
Yeah.
But at the time, the event was coming, and I was more bothered about getting to the event. I thought it's worth the trade. It was a little bit more I needed to get there. It was worth the trade, but then to not go to the event, it wasn't worth the trade.
Man, because I bought during that. I bought it right before I went to Decon, and I paid almost $4,000 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the other thing that happened with that as well. So the day I sold it, this is my luck. This is my luck, right?
Okay.
So the day I sold it,
David, you come out and say, "Oh, we're going to put utility on all these logos." The next day, it was 4K straight away, and I was just like,
wow.
That was my worst regret ever. That is, I try not to look back at them. I must admit.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Yeah, that's a hard one, man.
But it was my own fault. But I was just like, yeah, the in real life experience is going to be worth it. I'd rather go to the trip. I needed the slightest bit more money, so I took that, and then in the end couldn't go anyway. So that completely backfired.
And even a few month after Decon, some people sold it for around $2,000 again, because I kept watching it, because I pay almost $4,000. I was like, I'm curious how much this goes down, and it went down to like the $2,000 again,
and it went back up again now,
and then it went back again. Yeah.
I mean, even the other ones have done all right. The normal ones, the ones they released. I can't.
Yes, the colors.
What was the box price? The ones they dropped it at.
Don't remember.
I can't remember. I think it was cheap. I think it was 13 gems, maybe something like that.
Yeah,
and then the secret, and then half of them. I think all of them were over 100 straight away. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, they need to bring some utility to Secret Rare. To Master Collectors. Yes, he is correct. Yeah, but the thing is, most of Golden Logo holders are already Master Collectors as well. Yes,
that is very true. I would have been if I didn't have the two accounts. if you added them both together, I would have been. I would have hit Master Collectors as well. That's the worst thing about that. That was the worst thing. 1 sec. I'm just double checking that, because apparently this drop sold out. 1 second. Just double checking if it did actually sell out.
Okay.
No, it's still buy now up here. No, I've still got the buy now. Hello, Gus, by the way. Hello, Informant. Hi, Gus. Shelby, maybe a few less pints. Sleeping Comics. Hey, guys. Sorry, Sleeping. I'm so far behind everyone. You could have anyone wants to come on to a Bobsales stream, you're more than welcome to just come on or message me or do something, and I'll just put the link in the chat next time and make sure it's there, just in case. But yeah, I'm so far behind. That's shameful, right? Sleeping Comics, My Collectibles, they've all been in the chat. Superstar Money, and then even all our normal viewers have been in the chat waiting for ages. Poor gits.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So at least Informant's been saying hello to everyone for us. So Gus 21% allocated. Howdy be. Digital Verse. Can someone buy my Uncanny X-Men issue 1 secret rare? Floored the price down to 45 gems down 45 gems under floor. That's cheap. 45 gems under. I must admit, the secret rares I've got up at the minute on that Bob's wife account, they're actually on floor or under floor right now, because I'm literally trying to get out of that account just because we hate each other at this point.
So out it goes.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't use your partner's email address. Where are we? Double Quill. I've been bringing up the visually impaired problem every time they have the commentary about the Veveverse. I hope you do the same. They should hook each collectible with a hidden text description. Not sure how that would work, but it would be a good idea, especially as we know we do have users like that run out of room. Let me see how far I am. Sorry, how far out I'm actually proper. So I'm going to start skipping some of these in minute chat so I can actually catch up with you. I love stamp drops. They're so cheap and easy sets to collect, except the sheets. There's no colorless uncommons, so you can't stack them on their Double Quill. She likes to buy uncommons. She likes the uncommons. She always stand in the ground for the uncommons.
Huh.
The Genie has an amazing animation. I'll learn how to speak in a minute. The Genie has an amazing animation. It's one of my favorite pieces.
I do like the genie. It's really good. And if you put collectibles in front of it and stuff, when it's got the fireworks going, that's pretty cool. Camps, did you get crptotoys last night? Sorry, Superstar Money.
I did reply
Did you
to
get
that
any?
one. I did reply
Right.
to that one when I saw it. That's when you went out to close the door. No, I didn't. I'm not buying currently cryptos because I have over 160, so I'm set at the
Wow.
time. So I'm waiting for trading to come and be like, I'll trade some when this is available.
Did
Right
you
now,
get any sets?
So I think I'm due for, I don't know if it's 2 or 3 Yodas.
Nice.
But my thing is, as you can tell, like I like completing sets.
Yeah.
And is impossible to do at this time in cryptos, and that's the one thing that holds me back. I can't complete sets, so I'm gonna wait for a marketplace or a trading system or something that allows me to do so.
I mean, 160 is not a small number.
It took 136 before I got my first Ultra Grail.
Wow.
So I was like, how? That's my luck. I mean, again, my luck.
That's bad luck.
Yeah. So I'm like, how long is gonna take me to complete the whole set of Ultra Grails to get that Yoda Ultra Grail? Am I gonna buy all the cryptos available in store by myself?
That's
I'm not doing it.
crazy.
Yeah.
They definitely need trading.
Yeah.
Even
So-
without the market, I know they are going to get a market, but the
Mhm.
first thing they need to be able to let people like you complete the sets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Without being able to just.
But
mint.
things like that, to complete that Ultra Grail one, even trading, like I don't have the other Ultra Grails to trade for an Ultra Grail. So for somebody like me, what it works is to go out to the marketplace and just buy it. If I want to complete that set, that's the easiest way for me to do it.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
I have to wait.
So I think I'm only on about 13, 14 in a minute.
Okay.
So, and I've actually probably done better rarity wise than you.
Yeah. No, I know a guy that completed the whole everything, the 15 one with like 60 something cubes.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
He owns all the Ultra Grails and everything, and he only bought 60 something. I was like, dude.
It's still a lot. It's still a lot of cubes.
Still a lot, yeah, but it's not 1 in 136.
Yeah.
So based on luck, because for me, a collector is somebody that can be able to go and buy what he wants. It's for me. So I can do that right now. For me to not be able to complete sets is pretty hard. So I'm not doing it at this point, and I'm gonna wait for that. And cryptos. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I liked it, but right now I'm in a waiting mode.
Sorry, my nephew just come in.
No problem.
He just popped in the door.
No problem.
Yeah, 160 is a lot. I can't believe you only got 3 Ultra Grails out of that. But then when the I forgot what his name is now. When the Yoda comes, that should be pretty rare. There's not going to be many of them about.
It's gonna be still rare. Yeah, the Ultra Girl is gonna be what, like 10, 15 maybe.
Yeah.
But the regular Yoda is gonna be very, very rare.
And it's probably going to be people like yourself that are not necessarily going to just put them straight on the market.
No, correct. Yes.
So it might even
because
just
it's
be
still
a
the
lower
first
floor.
appearance of Yoda in a statue form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they've got a couple of first appearance, right? Over their side.
Yeah. Yeah, Darth Maul now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. Like things like that. Like it will be exciting. I will totally go for that. But again, like at one point down the road, I'm gonna be able to trade for those because I have Leia, I have like a bunch of other stuff that I can trade with. So I'll just wait.
Yeah, I think you won't be waiting much longer, to be honest. I think that could be coming in the next month or two.
Hopefully.
I think that will be before the market anyway.
Hopefully.
I can't remember which ambassador it was that was saying, but that should be coming pretty soon, I think.
Yeah, it would really help out.
No worries. I don't blame you though. That 160. I mean, did you buy most of them on the BOGO, or how many did you buy before the BOGO deals? Oh,
All of
don't
them.
tell me.
All of them.
That is bad luck.
So that was strike number 2 for me. Like all of them
No.
are half price, right? So that was strike number 2 for me. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I brought some before the BOGO as well. But
All
when
of
they
them were bought before the BOGO.
but when they done the BOGO, I wasn't that annoyed because I was just like, well, I paid 40, so I may as well pay I may as well pay 40 for 2, right?
Yep.
But then I didn't buy 160.
There is a guy that bought over 300.
Damn. And there was no way of knowing it was ever going to happen in the first place.
No,
so.
no, and that's fine. I mean, I'm okay with stuff like that. I'm an investor in stock market, so it happens all the time. One company says they are building the company in a way, and then eventually they and it's allowed. It's a market. It's a changing market. You do whatever you have to do to grow and survive.
Yeah.
But that changed my perspective as well as an investor. I'm like, but this is not why I buy stock in your company, and now you're changing it out, and I cut my losses and move on. So, yeah.
Damn, that is bad luck. I'm not going to lie to you. That's really,
Right?
that is proper bad luck. Have you ever managed to land any secret rares yet?
I got Goofy. I had Goofy.
What about comic-wise?
I had She-Hulk. The one that I told you that I got that redeem code the other day. That was a secret rare. And Silk. I got Silk secret rare.
So you're like me. You got all the cheaper secret rares. If you got any, you got all the cheaper ones, right?
Yeah, correct.
Because every time I manage to get one, it's normally the 40 gem ones or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Although with the addiction one, I was over the moon with that because I mean that was a pretty cool, unique comic. So no matter what I brought that day, I was going to end up keeping off that drop.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd even said to the stream, I was like, I'm not even bothered what I get. I was like, I'm definitely keeping this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
no, it is a good one. Yeah, I'm not selling that one either anytime soon. See if they're in here. Should be in here. Somewhere in this stack of comics. Should be. Oh, here it is. So this one, there is only 10 of these ones in the world that they printed. It's a metal cover.
Nice. That is really nice looking. I knew they'd done the secret rare because they'd done 10 secret rares, right?
They did the secret rares as well. They did 10 of those. 10 of these ones.
I didn't know they'd done 10 of any of the others like that with a metal finish.
Yeah,
cool.
and as cool as this is, it doesn't have the you can see there, it doesn't have the baby logo. It doesn't have the baby logo, like this one, for example. This one comes with the baby logo.
Huh.
See that?
That's odd.
There is 5 sets of red and blue metal covers of this comic. 5 sets only, and they were not for sale. They were David, you had them, and he gave Rolly, Mr. Rolex, has a set, 1 red and 1 blue of metal cover, and it's extremely cool. Very few people have that completed.
Wow. Yeah, the metal ones. I knew the secret rare was metal. That looked wicked, but that in the red.
Yeah,
that looks really cool.
Yeah, this one has the BB logo in there, and the blue one has the BB logo in there, and it looks like just like this metal. And
what's the logo on that one? The pizza box. Is that
it's the pizza box? It was a promotion that they did. That if you went here, you got some comics or something like that. Yeah,
I'm actually surprised that cover exists without the VV logo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a promotion one. Yeah,
because they did list on the article there was 18 different variations available.
Yeah.
So they didn't list what the variations were going to be or what the differences was going to be. So that's pretty cool to see, I must admit.
Mm-hmm.
And that red one probably looks better than the secret rare.
I went to the booth to buy the secret rare, and then I saw the red one, and I'm like, no, I'm getting the red one.
Yeah, I think
I
I
just
agree
like-
with you there.
Yeah, I just liked it better. But the secret rare is pretty cool too. And again, there's only 10 of each, so it doesn't matter. They're pretty scarce.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wonder if any of them have come on the aftermarket yet. I have not looked into that one.
Not sure. That I doubt it. I doubt that the people are, because I know some of them, and they're collectors. They're not letting that thing go. Yeah.
And I can imagine they were first at the line.
But no, people didn't even know that those were available. I went and asked, and then they showed me the comics.
Wow.
And if you saw them, you didn't know there were only 10.
Wow. See, I would have done if I went to the event, right? Because I know you said you went late. So if I went to the event, everyone was going. They were gonna go to the Marvel one first.
Yeah.
I would have went straight to the Addiction one first.
Yeah.
Just I'd have beat that pattern. I'd have went straight to the Addiction one, sorted myself out there, then went to the Marvel one and hoped for the best, knowing that everyone would overlook the Addiction one, the Marvel one.
There were plenty of both. At the end of the day, I think you could have gotten what you were looking for. Because again, I went there late and I was able to buy what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
1 second. Let's get back to some of these again. Just grab the 3-digit partner statue. Nice. Hope this whole thing pops off with a crypto bull run. Yeah, hopefully we will pick up. I'm not sure what the partner's price is at anymore, I must admit. But 3-digit partners can't be bad. It depends how much did you pay more than floor. It all depends on that, really. But yeah, I think things will go back. I don't think we'll ever see where it was the first year round. I don't think we'll see that high, but I think we'll see 75% again in the future at some point. But I think we're going to be another. I mean, mine's a 5-year plan, and I'm only 2 years in so far. So there's another 3 years left for it.
And I think we're gonna have to adjust to that 5 years. I think to. I don't know. This is just me. I think it might be a bit more.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It probably will be. It probably will be a bit more. But I was going to do the 5 years and then see where we're at. If that makes sense. A lot of people said the same thing, but then give up after 2.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. No. It's early. That's the thing about being early. It takes time, and you just have to roll with the punches. That's
the funny thing when I bumped into veve when I first found them. I never collected NFTs. I'd never had an interest in that. Never had an interest in crypto. None of that stuff. I just found literally the app, see the partner statue in all its glory in AR and stuff, and I was just like, that is really cool. And then when I see the Spider-Man and everything else, I was just like, that is the next best thing coming. I thought that is going to be everywhere, all over social media. Everyone on social media is going to want to take a picture with Spider-Man and stuff.
Right.
And so far, it's just not happened.
No.
And I've been waiting for it to pick up. And even when I post things to social media, I do it now and again, and you get a good reaction, but then you don't end up seeing anyone else follow your role, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Do you? What are your thoughts with veve? Like, do you think that it will become like a really big mainstream NFT company, marketplace, kind of like Amazon or like a giant like that?
I think if any is going to do it, it will be veve.
Okay.
Because veve's so far ahead, but then they need to not drop the ball as well.
Right.
A couple of times over the years, they have dropped the ball, or things have taken a bit too long. Which again, as long as the things come out right, it's, we want them right. We want them perfect first time. So the longer they take, the better. But then it's when you give timetables and say, well, we're going to do this by this point, then it's expected. And then that's when the problems start to arise. But yeah, I think veve is going to be like Funko. So with Funko, you can literally type in any movies, any cartoon program, any game, and you can find a Funko to go with it.
So I think Veve's going to be on that sort of line where you can type in any IP and you'll be able to buy it eventually. But the other thing is, I hope the IPs don't get watered down too much with other companies. So it's like Cryptoys at the minute. They have Star Wars. They've got the Disney partnership now. So they're bound to have a bunch more Disney stuff coming out. And obviously they've got the Disney Mickey Mouse and stuff. So Disney's whole umbrella covers a lot of stuff. So they essentially could get everything Disney now, what we've already got in VV sort of thing. I mean, I know they're doing it completely different.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the same IP on different platforms?
Same idea. It's bound to happen. It's going to happen no matter what. Nobody's going to stop that.
See, I'm okay with it as long as we don't just get every single IP on another platform, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Where and then the other thing is if they're different items. So I don't like when VV and Quid have both got the same James Bond poster, for instance. But if they both do James Bond stuff, but if they do it different collectibles, different, it's not so bad, right?
Right. I mean, when you're talking about that, I'm thinking about that short term, but like a very long term. I see Funko, instead of having their own NFT website, there will be like, I'm releasing this Funko in NFT format. Baby's getting 1,000. This one is getting 3,000, and that one is getting 5,000. That's how I see it years from now happening. But at that point, we will be set with the collectibles that we wanted from first edition, first appearance, the beginning of the company, and all of that.
That's a pretty cool way of looking at it, I must admit. I never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
I actually never thought about it that way.
If we're talking about a store that is selling toys, digital collectibles, that's how the real world stores work. Like, they don't make the toys. Mattel makes the toy and sells it in a bunch of different distributors.
Yeah. So I can see that, but hopefully VV's a bit more than that.
Yes.
If that happens, it's like VV's just another shop, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Whereas the way they are at the minute, if they keep evolving like they are, if the VVverse actually comes out any good, and they keep going to the next thing,
right,
I think they'll be all right.
Yeah, especially with the VVverse. Imagine the VVverse full of shops of all those IPs selling their own toys inside the VVverse. But that's like way down the line. I mean,
it's
gonna take us a while. It's gonna take us a while to get there. I was excited until I realized the technology is not matching what we're seeing yet. So we're gonna have to wait until the technology catches up for us to really see what we can. Because we've seen it. We know what is going. We know what it's gonna be, but the technology is not there yet. So we just have to wait.
Soon.
Yeah, soon. I mean, the Apple Vision Pro is the first step, I think, to get there. And once that's available, we'll start the race. I feel like that's the beginning of the race.
It does actually look quality as well, and you can use the Safari and all that on your phone, so you will be able to essentially use VV on there.
Yeah.
So that is good. And that will be cool looking at it all like that. That'll be a whole different level. That's a whole different level to the game right there.
Yep. Hey, Omi's in the chat. Nice.
Yeah, I better just keep up with it. I'll go through the chat one more time and then I'll probably love you and leave you, mate, if that's all right with you.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's all right. I have to go do lunch as well.
1 second. I'll just catch up with everyone quick. Well, I'll try to. C29 Rome, Bobsales, wish you had the 129 Aladdin pencil. I would have brought that now. I'm so sorry, everyone, for being so delayed on the chat today. Obviously, we've got a great guest, so I'm trying to speak to the guest. But we will be back on quite a few times this week, I can imagine, because there's a lot of stuff, a lot of drops, and I will also be doing some deep dive videos as well. I'm not sure which one I'm going to pick yet. Maybe the Addams Family. I've already kind of done Jurassic Park, so I don't really need to do that again. I will cut the history and then just do the new article. Whereas I think
the drop to go for me, history-wise, is going to be the Addams Family to make. Informant, I can talk on the phone. Oh, sorry, mate. Have I missed that? So I missed that whole comment, right? Sorry, Informant. I wasn't trying to be rude, everyone. Mustafa got the live unbox. That's the live unboxing. Yeah, that's the comment we read earlier about the live unboxing. My Collectibles, thanks for going live today. No worries. Thank you, Michael, for joining us, by the way. In fact, I'll go right to the bottom. So everyone in the chat, I'm so sorry I haven't managed to keep up with your chat. Obviously, when you've got guests, it's hard to keep up. So forgive me for that. But thank you for every single person that's come in the chat. I'm going to try and go through quickly and see if there's anything really major to get up. I'm not trying to be rude at all, but I'm so far behind on the chat. I've actually lost my way. It's like when you've lost your way with a chat. You read in the chat and then it no longer makes sense.
You're gonna mute for a second. I need to take a call for a second.
No worries, mate.
Yeah.
1 second. I'll just take you off. So yeah, I'll just carry on going through the chat 1 second. Stop whining. Mattel is dropping Lamborghini NFTs again, not crptotoys. Mattel is dropping Lamborghini, not crptotoys. Why not? Wait, Mattel is pretty much crptotoys at the minute, right? Mattel is dropping. I'll have to have a look at that, Gus. Very sorry, everyone in the chat. 1 second. I'm just having a look. Just making sure. Sabrina88. That's talking in the chat. Sorry, everyone. I'm just looking at this chat. Absolutely shocking. Gus Lamborghinis have not done very well. No, the Lamborghinis haven't done really well at all. I actually thought that Lamborghini, when it first come to the app, cars are very expensive to buy, and especially NFT cars. And I've seen some other NFT projects sell them sort of cars. 1 second, let me just check. Michael, are you ready to come back on, mate? I'm not 100% sure. Let me just check. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't want to put you on at the wrong time.
All right.
Well, anyway, I'm going to end it there anyway, chat. And Michael, thanks for coming, my friend.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for having me. That was fun. That's very nice finally getting to talk to you. It's been a long time coming. You're awesome. Love your collection. Love what you do for the community. Stay around, man. Appreciate it.
I was about to say, it has been a while, a long time coming. We've always spoke to each other over Twitter and stuff, and we've always just managed to miss each other.
Absolutely. So.
And you're welcome back anytime. And hopefully we can get Mo and BE in here, Duck and Cover.
Yeah.
Duck and Cover was supposed to come today, but he's actually like with his daughter and stuff today, so that's why that's not happened. Informant's away on his journeys. Mo's probably in his graveyard somewhere, sleeping still. So, but yeah, we will try and get a group chat up next time for you.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for coming, by the way.
Absolutely.
It's a pleasure. So thank you, chat. I've been your host, Bobsales. That's been Michael Campa. Absolutely great guest. As always, this time next year, we will be millionaires. A peace.